My name is Gary Inzer, and this is my lesson plan for 9th grade English. Part 1 for the learning objectives. My Common Core State Standard that I've selected is RL 9.3. To analyze how complex characters, example, those with multiple or conflicting motivations, develop over the course of a text, interact with other characters, and advance the plot or develop the theme. What is are your objectives for student learning for this lesson? Students will be able to compare and contrast the characters Ralph and Jack from the novel Lord of the Flies in order to draw conclusions about their views about how society should be governed. And why have I chosen these objectives, or this objective? I have chosen this objective because Ralph and Jack are central to the overall theme of the novel. The actions of these two characters reflect William Golding's views of humanity and society, and understanding the ways in which they interact with each other, as well as the other characters in the novel, reveal both the dark side of human nature and the thin line between civilization and savagery. For Part 2, student grouping, how will you group students for instruction? We will begin the lesson with whole group discussion, and then break into small groups to complete the activity. Why have you chosen this grouping? I've chosen to begin with whole group instruction to help facilitate students to begin the discussion over the similarities and differences of the two characters. I then will switch to small groups in order to allow students to formulate their own opinions about the characters and what they represent. Part 3. Methods or instructional strategies. What teaching methods will you use for this lesson? The instructional strategy I will use is Marzano's identifying similarities and differences. Why have you chosen this method or these methods? I've chosen this method because not only does it have the highest yield of all of Marzano's instruction strategies, but also because it fits well with the related Common Core Standard and learning objective. The activities associated with this strategy will help facilitate student comprehension of the similarities and differences between Ralph and Jack.